2. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. To throw is Murray. Green's got it over the middle. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. First carry for James Conner. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. And now it's Rosen looking. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Touchdown! Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to take possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got Green. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Ertz over the middle. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now this game, of course, held at the fabled Estadio Azteca, home to the Mexican national soccer team. Home to 2 World Cup finals, including Diego Maradona and the Hand of God goal in 1986. Look it up, kids. This is the final of 5 international games for 2022, as well as the 5th time a regular season game has been held here. The Cards and Niners actually played in the first of those games back in 2005, a 31-14 Arizona victory in front of an announced crowd of over 103,000. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 6 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Rosen's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Rosen to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. To throw is Rosen. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Buda Baker with a pick, and the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Rosen will throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rosen. And the grab by Croft. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing again, it's Rosen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Rosen. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Got his target, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rosen. Quick slant, complete to Turner. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Mitchell will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Murray. Caught by Green on the out route.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1:57 to go in this 1st half on EA Sports. Murray now on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Murray now on 1st down. Pass incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Here's Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Prater's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here's Rosen. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. A final shot before half for Murray. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
From the 29, Rosen. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. gun. Here's Josh Rosen. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Rosen off the play action. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They go play action. It's Rosen. Out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Rosen to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Rosen looking to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Josh Rosen taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 60 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now it's Rosen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. Play action here with Rosen. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, Rosen forced out to his left. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away.
Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gold to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Buying time to his left. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Rosen. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Rosen on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And his pass incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Murray. Green's got it over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Rosen's throw pulled in by Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, just like last play. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now Rosen. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Rosen will throw. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Rosen. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And now it's Rosen looking. And my goodness, another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Murray, one final try, eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for San Francisco, the win for them is number 6 on the year. And now it's off to the airport for a date with customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.